Alright, FirstRand Limited, price protection, technical analysis, and market structure. And again, we're on the monthly chart. And the first thing that I see in regards to this particular chart is that we are in a very strong upward momentum or an upward trend. And immediately that tells me that I should be looking for buy opportunities. However, having said that, on the lower time frames, such as the daily as well as the weekly time frame, we have this channel over here, which is an 8-hour trend, right? Nonetheless, I still expect price to move further up, and what may possibly happen is that we may get a rejection over here somewhere, right? As we had multiple rejections right on that line, and price may potentially move further up, right? Another thing that I see in regards to the monthly chart is that we had this W formation, which had a neckline there, and price came back to the neckline to test it, and unfortunately the market was not able to hold price, and we saw the market, or the price, disregard that level, which tells me that the next area at which we may potentially look for, or rather I may potentially look for buy opportunities at, is where if it does happen, right, price would reject at that level, right, or at that trend line, right. I'm just gonna actually add my trend line, just bear with me, and here goes my trend line. And just remember that we need to ensure that whatever drawings that we do add to our charts are as close to perfection as possible. And there goes my trend line, more or less. There we go, right? And we see, or rather we can see, that we still have some time in regards to price continuing to move further down, because ideally we want to get a third rejection right here somewhere. And you guys know that we've been taught to buy right on the third rejection, right? So a lot of investors and traders will be looking for price to reach this level over here. Once that happens, they will be looking to potentially buy, right? However, having said that, just bear in mind that we also have this area over here, and this area is actually a key level. If I can just mark it as well, or draw my line here, it's a key level because in the past we had multiple rejections on both sides of the line, as you guys can see, right? And it's a very strong psychological area, and it's also quite possible that price may disregard, if it does happen, the third rejection here. Remember, we had 1, 2, and 3, and I said that on the third rejection, a lot of investors will be looking to move the price further up, and as I said, price may reject this level and continue to move further down to here, right? Should that happen, again, more investors will be looking to potentially move the market further up, and that is because that area is a very strong psychological area, and it's a level at which in the past we've seen reversals, right? For example, we saw price from here move to that level, and then it went up, right? Came back again, disregarded the level, then it came down again, right? Then again here, we saw price move to that level, rejecting it and moving up, right? And in the past as well, if we were to look at this area over here, right, price bounced there, then went down, right? So the anticipation, in as far as a lot of investors and traders are concerned, is that should price fail to bounce off of that level, chances are it's going to move that down to around here, and at that point is where the market is likely to move further up in as far as investors are concerned, right? Having said that, just bear in mind that as much as we have this very strong psychological area, or a very strong level of support at this point in time, remember also that we had this W formation here, and I always say that whenever we have these W formations, what happens quite often is that a lot of traders and investors actually buy on that second leg, and they place their stop losses just below, right? So we know for sure that we have a lot of stop losses that are located here, and as much as the anticipation is for the market from where it is to possibly disregard this trend line and push further down to here, right, where we have this very strong level of support, which is also a key level, right, the market may continue to move further down to around maybe here possibly, to trigger all of those stop losses that are here, then potentially give us another W formation and then continue to move further up, right? But as far as looking for potential buy opportunities goes, if that happens, I'm gonna wait for the market to turn into an uptrend before I start to buy, right? And I also want to see price reject this line over here,